I'm wearing headphones because you can't play other people's stuff here. So I guess it's gonna be a silent night. You can listen to the sound of the street and people walking on the sidewalk. Uh, if you're into that, just pick some. Oh, hi. Say hi, whoever's watching. I can answer to the conversation. You can talk to me. I like that. Mhm. Okay, let's listen to some music. I just discovered this one. Good evening, Margaret. How are you? We were talking the last time, right? Can you hear me okay? I'm making a shirt. Well, actually, right now I'm not really making the shirt. I'm just finishing it. Um, yeah, I can sew. I make clothes. Hi. Oh, yeah, I'm doing great, Margaret. Thanks for asking. Uh, Excellent. Thank you. So, how about you, James? How are you doing? Just adding some buttons to the shirt. I'll show you in a bit. I can only get like the pressure ones, like the ones that you have to stitch. I already did the whole front, and the idea is that you don't have buttons on the front, like you know. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I had a friend try it on, like one of my fellow actors, and he happens to be like way bigger than me. So actually, the shirt looks amazing on him. So I'm a little jealous, but I might ask him to have some photos taken with it, because like honestly, like the shirt looks like it was made for him. which was not the goal because like the shirt was made for me, but it still looks cool. Yeah, I think I published a photo on like Instagram, but only as a story. I didn't leave it. But yeah, the if it wasn't for, I mean, it doesn't look like it was made for him 100% because his leaves are a little longer, which is because I'm taller, so they're made for my height. But like other than that, like neck, chest, everything looks super nice. But you know what's cool is that actually now I already have a pattern for him if he ever asks me to make something for him. So there's that. I lost my. Yeah, he's shorter, but with a way bigger chest. But yeah, I'm tall and I'm large. Oh shit! There you go. Okay. This is the right size. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Sorry, I was doing the little thing you wrong, but it doesn't show because it's so black. And this is actually not even like a definitive shirt. It was just a trial, but I got a little excited with the pattern because I'll show you in a bit. Let me just finish this one. Okay, yeah, that's way better. Cheers. Hola, Juan. Where in Argentina are you? There we go. Look at that. I mean, the first one isn't that great because I just remember how to do it. Haven't been stitching a lot. Oh, hola, Buenos Aires. My pleasure. Yes, actually, I just made some chimichurri sauce, and it's delicious. I haven't been to Argentina though. I'm listening to Magdalena Bay, and the song is called "How to Get Physical." It's like kind of like roller disco music, I'd say. Yeah, yeah. You make me feel it. You make me feel it. Feel it. Oh, that's a good question. I'm a bit of eclectic in my taste, but I'm not gonna lie. I listen to a lot of country and I listen to a lot of pop, and then mm, old timey music like 50s stuff, like Tab Hunter, Brigitte Bardot, shit like that. I mean, Brigitte Bardot was well into the 60s, 70s, but she did do a few yeah stuff. But like for example, right now I'm just listening to Methods of Mayhem. Uh, it is 9:20 here, and the song is called "Proposition Fuck You," and it's actually a really like current song. Soft electropop, I like it. I used to listen to what was their name? Hold on, hold on. The song is getting cannot think of Freeze Pop. I don't know if you remember them. Yeah, I like the aviator thing. Do you remember? Do you ever listen to Freeze Pop? 'Cause, like they had a really cool song called "Swimming Pool." It is super calm and it's really nice. If you want to check it out, honestly, it's really nice. But like they have more like like active songs. Thanks for talking about music with me. I appreciate that because I don't have a lot of people to talk to about music. Who's Yumi Suma? Is that like Imasumak? I also like French electropop, like Yale. Oh, okay, 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 gotcha. Yeah, no, I've been in a more like poppy music. Oh wow. Oh, you know who I like? Sigur Ross. Like I don't even know what genre they would be. Oh, someone's nagging here. Okay, have a nice evening. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and I just discovered Troy Sivan. He's I don't like honestly. I get all my music from Spotify, and I haven't heard the radio or watched any news. So like, I don't know if it's like. I mean, sometimes you can tell that it's promoted content by James, um, but sometimes like the choices are a little poppy, but like they're the right amount for me. Spotify. You can get it for free, or you can get the what call it the premium version. And to be honest, it's worth it. It's like $10 a month. But if I also need to be honest, I'm not paying for it. One of my exes lets me use his account because he bought like a family one, and his parents don't. They don't really use it. So I got like free premium. But if I stop having premium, I will honestly pay for it. I don't mind. Like I already hired the Amazon Prime. I hired what you call it, Netflix and Amazon Prime. I'm having a great time with those because they have like my kind of movies. There you go. Look at that. This one's cute. Easy. Leave me. Okay, there we go. So let's see what we can see. Okay, so let's do the big ones, and then we're gonna do the smaller ones. I'm deciding where to put the buttons. Okay, so check this out because this was actually funny. This is a color. It's not one piece, and I look at the inside. Ah. So that way, when you fold it, you get the inside. Yeah, it's made for me, and on the side, like we got like the properly, you hang it properly. That's the idea. Where have I been? Where have I? Well, have I? Where have you seen that shirt before? You have seen it on Marcus Cage, or you have seen it on almost every Canadian, or every cartoon of a Canadian, or I don't know, on any like lumberjack porn fantasy. You've seen it in every lumberjack cartoon. Um but you see how like it's so well aligned. That's the idea. It's supposed to be like a classy, sexy shirt. Yeah, let's get the tiny ones. Let's do one. Uh, Good question. It should be like a 43 chest, 16 and a half color, and no idea on the sleeves. I didn't measure them. I just cut them on my body. Oh, I guess it would be an extra large, depending on which company you're buying from. But yeah, I'm a tall guy. Large, I don't know. I guess the large start around 40, like 40 inches for the chest, and probably at least 16 for the collar. Strip it down. Strip it down. When it wasn't about. Oh. Yep. The thing is that there are no darts in the front, so it's gonna look a little funky. Might pull from the back. I'll show you the darts I made on the back. It's actually what I did is that instead of doing the darts, I like where they're supposed to be, like supposed to, because you can put them wherever. It depends on the body. Uh, I made one of the lines, like one of the black lines, thinner, so that like if you don't pay attention to it, it looks like the person is just like shaped like an hourglass. But like if you know, you know that it's actually an optical illusion. So it looks pretty cool either way because you don't really know what you're looking at. It just looks nice, and that's what I like. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. Let me finish this side because I'm thinking I might have to switch a location for a button, but we'll see. I don't have any pets. I am considering getting one, but I don't have enough money to get started because like I haven't had a pet since I lived with my parents, which was forever ago. I have a bunch of plants though. Oh shit! What did I do? Okay, there we go. Why do you ask? No, because I don't want to get banned from the YouTube. The most I can do is like my shirtless. Um, for the adult stuff, you can go to my OnlyFans because I have one, and I don't do live shows there because nobody's ever online. No, it's cool, but like if you want to see me stitching here without having to open a new channel, I might have to keep it PG-13 because the way it works for YouTube, from what I've read, is that you have to have like a certain amount of hours stream, not necessarily of content, but stream. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I got my plants. Like I got a couple orchids over there that just flowered. I got 5 monsteras. I got two ferns and a ficus, however you want to pronounce it. Uh, what else do I have? I just got that funky plant that looks kind of like a fish fin. I think that's the name of the plant. But yeah, if you want to make a donation to my OnlyFans for me to get a pet, I will be more than grateful because like I will need to. I would rather get a cat, but like I will need to get a sandbox. I will need to get the cat, which it's like it costs money. And what else? Like the scratchy thing, and probably like food and lots of kitty litter, like the litter box. I said sandbox because like I really haven't had any animals since I was like 18, and I am freshly. I'm going to be 36 by the end of the month. I like dogs, but I don't think I can have a dog with in my apartment. Like it's not that big, and like I would like to have a Great Dane, which are perfect for small apartments. But I think a cat would be like a more reasonable choice because you don't have to walk the cat and you don't have to like pick up his turds on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like- I'm still at the plant stage of the keeping stuff alive. I I am, but like I also recognize that like I'm not in my house a lot. Thank you. I'll tell my hair guy. I'm not in my house a lot. I mean, since I don't have anything to come back to, like sometimes like if I go out, like I don't mind not coming back. And like it is a responsibility to have a pet. So sometimes I wonder like if I'm like gonna be responsible enough. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like cats, because like dogs can be a little overwhelming, and cats like at some point are like, oh yeah, sure, whatever, bye. But like they also come and hang out with you. Tell me. I speak French and Spanish a little bit. I started learning Finnish, but I didn't finish. Yeah, exactly. So like, what if like one day like I go to work and like I come back 2 days later and they're like, oh, you're here. Finnish, because I want to go to Finland, and you know they only speak Finnish. So I mean they also speak English, but it's like a cool language. Also, I have a friend that lives there. We met on a plane forever ago. Like I keep saying that I'm gonna go visit her, and I should eventually. Hmm, good question. That I would like to live in, or just to be in. Probably Paris. Like if they had more 24/7 stuff. But to be honest, I really architecture and art. I love architecture, and I love how the city was planned. It's really pretty. It's really organized. It's getting a little hot because of global warming, but like it's far enough from land, and like there's trains to everywhere from there. You can go to London right away. You know, in a couple hours. What else? They have great bread, amazing bread, and of course, there's like a lot of fashion happening, which is one of the things that I'm somewhat interested in. Somewhat. So yeah, El pan, El pan. Yes. Oh, I was like, yeah, bread, man. Like bread in France. So actually, I studied bakery in France. So I lived there when I was like 18. So, oh, perfect. There you go. Okay, one more. Yeah, bread in France. Thank you. Fuck. What? Yeah, like I'm considering giving it to my friend. No, they don't have whole wheat bread. The whole point of taking is taking. Oh, my button fell. The point of like making flour is to get rid of all that stuff, and also, okay, I'm going to explain to some people here why. Um, I mean, fiber is amazing. Fiber is the best. Yes, yay for fiber. I'm like a big fan of fiber. However, fiber, especially the fibery part and what is attached to. Let me finish with the bread. I'll get to that. um, the part that has the fiber, the covering of the seed around all the starchy part, has a dash of fat, which makes flour go bad more easily because fat can get rancid. Which is like if you want to store it long time or whatever, like it's sort of a constraint. So it's good to remove, what's around the grain when you're making flour. Now, what? Oh, the starch is all carbs. The whole grain, no, actually, what whole grain contains is more fiber because instead of just ending up with the tiny starchy part that is in the middle where you only get flour, you like you just like do the whole thing. But I'm gonna tell you another secret from the industry. What you buy as whole wheat or whole grain or whatever is actually flour mixed with the fiber that they removed before, because it doesn't make for a clean process um to like shred the whole grain. Because like then you're gonna end up with like chunky pieces of grain and a bunch of fiber, and like it's just not going to be good. Now if you're interested in whole grain, you can also I don't know what the name is in English or French or anything. Like it has a funky name, but it's like a biblical name. But it's like bread that is made with germinated grains. That's also another thing you can eat if you're into like whole grain bread. But like honestly, if you're gonna sin and eat a pastry, don't half-ass it and make it whole wheat. Because honestly, like you're just killing your pleasure. You're gonna get just as much plus a little extra fat. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with like regular flour. And fiber is great, but like, keep it where it belongs. And you don't really digest it that well anyway, so like why put it in your body? Like it's just gonna sweep your guts, which I guess if you're into that, like that can happen. But I guess this one's too far. No, it's cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're done with the bread. Now, question: why do I stitch? Okay, here's a thing that I would like to tell you. Also, thank you for listening. Is that I'm a picky person, especially when it comes to stuff that goes around my body. Um, be it like medical procedures or my hair, thank you, or anything, and particularly clothes. Yes, I'm wearing Nike, but I actually have a special spot in my heart for them because they make a cut that fits me properly. So I love them. And they have, I don't know if you've read No Logo by Naomi Klein, but if you haven't, I highly recommend it. It's a book about the actual business of fashion and how um, fashion and the price of clothing haven't actually hasn't actually gone down. It's actually gone up and up and up. But the cost of production has gone low. So like she did like a whole book that is like thicker than a Game of Thrones book, explaining delocalization. I guess that's the word in English because I usually just say it in French. But like when you have the production of an item moved overseas because the price of producing it is better, and the price doesn't go down, then every like the difference becomes profit, and that is what the fashion industry like has been feeding on, like making fashion, making the production of clothes cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper by serializing it, by making people that only do one type of stitching at a time, but they do like thousands. And so like some people in factories like end up knowing how to stitch like the right leg but not the left one, or like the left but not the right one, or some people only do pockets, some people only do buttons, some people. And but the thing is that they do tons and tons and tons and tons. So like it's basically just like a repetitive task where it's like buck 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 buck. That lowers the price, which is great for companies. And but like it also has a bunch of side effects that I don't agree with. Which is, first of all, it makes production of clothes in a country no longer self-sufficient. So as a country, you no longer produce the goods that you consume. I don't think that makes sense in society. Like unless it's like fruits or things like citrus, I'm cool that it's exported, and like plants, food, anything like that. But a lot of the items that are made elsewhere should be made locally with local products, and like some industries should remain local. And like the closer things are to you, I think the like the I don't know, it's less polluting in my opinion, because you don't have to like ship it overseas, you don't have to make gigantic batches, etc., etc. And like, I gotta be honest with you. Now that I make clothes, I realize that clothes like are extremely underpriced. They are a pain in the ass to make. They take hard work, and I think that because we have tried to make the production faster, a lot of the little details that we should pay attention to in clothes are no longer like being like taken care of. Like, I don't know, like I hate the what is it called, overlock, surjet, which is like a finishing where like you can see it in your clothes. It's like the stitching, like at the end they put like a little stitching so it doesn't like the threads don't go everywhere. That's an overlock, and it's either to not do close seams or to not put a bias. Which, if you ask me, it looks really pretty. So I try doing that. Like for example, here in my shirt, um, all the stitchings are, you know, covered, so it's all like pretty neat. But that happens to take a lot of time. Like, I mean, if you're good, it takes not a lot of time. But like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not that fast. And when you make clothes that are standard for everybody, obviously there is no such thing as an average person. Sorry to break it down to some people, but an average person isn't a person that actually exists. So you end up with clothes that sort of fit you, but not quite. And that I don't like. Like, I think that you should have your own clothes. And like, I don't support overconsumption. Like I think that you should buy good things. Of course, they're gonna be pricey because they're properly made, but like they're gonna last longer. And also, repairing clothes. Like you can have your good set of clothes, and then you can have like your fucked up set of clothes, and like your clothes for work and whatever. Like you're allowed to have that, but like people like to shame other people just for not having like the latest or the newest or whatever. I don't participate in that. Like I like recycling outfits. Yeah, sorry, I went all out with my fashion with my fashion rants. It's a topic that is very dear to me because here's the reason why I stitch. Oh shit! See, that's how nice your shirt was that somebody took it away from you. Like you're like Carrie when she got her Manolo stolen. When the guy is like, and the shoes. What? Yes, you heard me. The shoes. Wow. Yeah, I've been mugged at gunpoint. It is no fun. I'm sorry that happened to you. I've been there. It is no fun. But like, hey, at least you're alive. And if you want another nice shirt, I suggest you go to your local tailor. But don't go to the fancy ones because they get super pretentious when they get old. Like go to like a young one or go to like a fashion school and see if somebody like at school is like, hey, I want to make local fashion. Honestly, I think that's what most people should do. I want to start like a workshop where like you have people that like make clothes locally, but like I guess we'll get to that when we get there. Perfect. Oh, also music. I really like Mac Miller. Me, well, it might just break me down, and all I ever needed was somebody with some reason who can keep me sane. Ever since I can remember, I've been keeping it together, but I'm feeling strange. I know, such a sweet kid. Like I cried when he died. Like no joke. Like I was actually sad when he died because like I really like. I'm getting sad. I really like Best Day Ever. Like that album got me through a lot. Green and love a gray design. You, despite being an only child. Yeah, poor Mac Miller. And like honestly, like we all know that an overdose is just a fun suicide, and it's really sad. Deep shit, guys. I hope I don't get banned for saying that. Um, yeah, I'm scared of like the cancel police. I move carelessly. That's why I'm always tripping. Until we, when you say when it don't seem right, what was new? You get used to the bullshit. The screws they go missing. Is fame worth the mental distress? I assume that you think I'm famous. I don't think I would be able to answer that question. No, I actually don't. I try to not consume technology a lot. Here's a trick that you can do: never download a single upgrade of operating system on anything. Don't download any single update of anything until you are actually forced to, and your computer is going to run smoothly until they force it not to. And that's what I do with my iPhone, and like they last years. Celebrities that are very well known. Okay, well, I've hung out with celebrities that are very well known, and they don't live in the same reality than you and I. Like they just no longer do. Like their reality is just completely unrelatable. So what you consider mental distress is something that might not be even in their like field of view. Well, let's talk about suicide if you want, if you don't mind, because you don't have to be famous or anything. Like when it comes to killing yourself, the only reason why anybody wants to not be alive is because if you have the choice between enduring unbearable pain, whatever it is, whatever you consider unbearable pain, because like emotional pain is pain. Uh, no, I'm not gonna kill myself. What the fuck? Um, so like the choice, like of not feeling anything, seems better than than feeling whatever it is you're feeling that is too overwhelming for you. It doesn't really have to be about pain. It can be about anything. So like that's the only reason why people kill themselves, because not being alive and not feeling is a better choice than feeling. And that can happen to anybody. Like it can happen to somebody that like their family just died, somebody that just ran out of money and like they don't know what they're gonna do in the future, somebody that like just broke up, somebody that lost his job, somebody that like like it can happen. Oh, hold on, I've just got to take my meds. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah. Now, one thing that hasn't been discussed enough lately is that human contact is pretty much a need. And lately, with the COVID and the isolation, the confinement, all that crap, people are a lot lonelier, and then they don't have like the same network of support that some people do or some people might. And even let's say not having a pet or having a pet can make a difference in your life. Uh, yeah, no, and like it's I have nothing against it as long as it is a conscious decision, because it is your life. You should be free to decide when to end it. Like that's one thing that like I'm actually pro euthanasia, because like you should be able to decide when to die too. Like it is completely your right. I'm not against it, and I think that means should be made available for people to depart calmly, without having to resort to like crazy ways of killing yourself. Um, like I'm not against it, but like I don't. I think it should be judged less harshly. You know what I mean? Like it's sad when it happens, and it's sad when you realize that like maybe the reasons that you that what what is yeah. Oh no, I know, but like it's like I didn't say you were judging. It's just that I think that it is like a touchy subject that people don't discuss. Oh yeah, that we agree on. Um, okay, so we got the first sleeve, and now we get to the second one. Yeah, I'm not big on humans myself, but what can I say? I'm ready to say. Oh boy. Okay. We need to redo this. I'm ready to take all my chances. So I did one that was a line, and I didn't do the other one. No, I mean for the tracing, I haven't stitched anything wrong. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've put a certain amount of effort. Suddenly, the woods are in motion. Suddenly, I don't need the answers, and I'm ready to take all my chances with you. Yeah, honestly, like, and here's the thing: like, I wanted to learn how to make clothes because my dad has a tailor, and my mom, like, she knows how to sew, but she never wanted to teach me, and like, she doesn't actually enjoy doing it. No, I don't make music. Sorry. But I do a lot of other stuff, Like I don't have to do everything. Like I bake, I stitch, I act, I draw, I paint. Um, I'm a very average dancer, unless I'm a little under the influence. Then, like, I'm somehow really fun. Um, I'm a great fuck. I'm really neat and organized. I'm great at my job, organizing information. But I don't make music and I don't sing, as you have noticed by my not singing. Everywhere but behind me. I've been breaking up with Sissy in the 90s. Yeah, I don't sing, I don't make music. Been up to it with when I don't miss your calls. I miss you calling. Round and round the road. Tired of my phone. Hello back. Oh, I sing in the shower though. Like I sing my country music. Mother love is a mother heartbreak. Baby, I'm sick of sitting at the house, tired of my phone, wishing I was somewhere I can be alone. Try to let you go. Something always reminds me. I've been breaking up with Sissy in the 90s. Tired of being free. I've been breaking up with Sissy in the 90s. Dun, dun. Like I sing when I'm on my own, or like I sing when I'm on my bike when I know that nobody's gonna actually like hear me. Like I have a voice that sounds nice when you're speaking, but it's not good when you're singing. So you're just gonna have to hear me like whisper the songs to you. But I can make it really funny. Like- Ooh la la! Look at me now. Okay, it's just the second one, so I shouldn't get too proud yet. But like this one's looking pretty. Okay, you are self-conscious. I mean, inhibition is a word, but I don't think you usually say you are inhibited. But yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, what did I do now? See, that's what happens. Because see you dance again. Puerto Rico? No, wait, Puerto Rico? I haven't been to Puerto Rico yet, but I might someday. Is that where you are? Yay! Are you excited? Are you sure you're gonna be able to travel? Dun, dun, dun. Because I'm still in love with you. I see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. Oh, oh, isn't there a hurricane? It was an actual question. Because I think it's hurricane season. So I was gonna go to Mexico to the beach, but first, like the trip got canceled because COVID. No comment on that, and also like my friend and I are sort of glad that like it was canceled because like it's hurricane season. Well, I guess it counts for you. It counts as like inside traveling, like domestic travel. But I think if I go from Canada, I might have to like isolate for a week if I go. Yeah, no, I like talking bareback. Like I wouldn't even engage in that. Like I believe in the capability of mankind to like heal itself from virus. And I believe that you should be exposed to a certain amount of bacteria. I have no idea how much of what I've seen in the press is true and how much is propaganda, but I don't trust the press. That's all I'm gonna say. Some people think I'm stupid because I'm saying stuff like that, and because like I don't believe a lot of the stuff that I'm told. But I think that it's been blown out of proportion. Thank you. Finally, a reasonable person. I don't think that you can't believe a lot of the stuff that happens around you. Like, I question every piece of information that comes my way, even from my own mind. Yeah, that's what I think so too. That's what I think too. And like, I I have lived actual situations where like you see something happening in reality, and then the press reporting the complete opposite. And like, I've also seen a few stuff being hidden and so on. So you know, I mean, I find it extremely fishy uh, that the World Health Organization believes it has the authority to like dictate so many things. And like I've heard a fair amount of contradictory opinions from people that I consider qualified enough to, you know, to like to trust what they're saying. And I choose to believe what I choose to believe. I won't impose it on anybody. But like I said, this shit has been blown out of proportion, and I'm pretty sure there's something shady in the back. Like it's not normal that like we always say that there's no money, there's no money, there's no money, and like oh, but suddenly there's money for this. Like oh wait, what money? Oh, wait, money's value isn't real. We all made it up. What? What? Is that a real thing? Like I'm probably like all your like conspiracy theories like detectors are like "What?" right now. But yeah, I'm not a conspiracy. No, like the administration knows that COVID is not that deadly. And like it might be like the SARS and the HRN1 and like all the other like ooh whoa shit the new fever is so deadly. I believe more people are gonna die from suicide. Even are you counting? Because I haven't. Like I lost track. Like it happened. I only realized that lockdown was real when they closed the gym, and I cried for like 3 months until they opened it again. I mean, I didn't cry, but like you see what I mean. Like the gym is pretty much the only thing that suits me. I mean, exercise suits me. I like exercise. Yeah, they knew about it, and then they were like, "Yeah, what are we gonna come up with? Let's abolish cash while we're at it. Let's just tell people that virus." Woo." Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna confess. Like, I know a few people. Like, so far three, but they're well, no, actually four, because well, okay. Now I don't want to get into that, but like I know a few people that have tested positive for the virus, have been quarantined. I've been in direct contact with them all along. It's been months now. I haven't gotten sick, so I'm guessing it's a disease that doesn't affect everybody because I've been in like direct contact with people that have COVID. Like I have them like here for days, and like I know one right now that is at home and she's like, oh well, it's like a mild flu. And like I had another one that like no symptoms at all. He was just fed up that he had to stay home. And I have another one that like is almost 60, fresh as a cucumber. His only stress was that he was alone a lot, so like that was stressing him. And so like, and then a service provider I know. I won't say what kind of services or what he provides, but you know what I'm talking about. Um, he also like went to pretty much the same bar where one of my friends got the COVID, and he's really fresh. So that's why I'm like, from what I see, like yes, people that are older, people that have pre-existing conditions, or like people that are already have like a weakened immune system that just happen to die anyways. Like I'm like, okay, like I don't see a match between what I'm being told and what I'm seeing happening. Yeah, I know I sound like a total asshole right now, but I'm like, okay, I don't trust what's happening right now. I don't believe that like we cannot agree on like global warming, but like we can all agree to lend money. It's fishy. Just saying. Like I know I sound like the most vague conspiracy theorist but I I'm paranoid. Like this isn't normal. Like there is something weirder going on, and like I didn't even apply to the help, to the economical help that the government was giving because I sensed something fishy happening. But that's just me. That's just me. I know you probably like are unfollowing me right now. uh, it's been nice knowing you so far. I know that I have strong opinions on topics, and like I don't sound like the most smartest person, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm still gonna stay to see what happens. But like, I really believe that like more people have died from isolation than from the actual disease. Like, if there was a wave of suicides at the beginning, and like there's a wave of extra overdoses that are happening lately. Like I've been checking on the news 'cause, like everything is COVID news or whatever. Oh yeah, yeah, no, that's amazing. But like I I really suffer from the fact that like people thought that isolating humans was a good idea. It is not. It's humans need other humans, and like yeah, yeah, like okay, thank you. Finally some woke people. Like you know how hard it is to talk to people on the internet about some stuff? Because like if you don't agree with like the general opinion, you're an asshole, you're a retard, you're a whatever slur you want to say. And like not agreeing with what everybody says doesn't necessarily mean that you are against it. Like I don't know, like I question a lot of what's going on. I question what's happening, and I'm paranoid. I don't find this normal, and but I'm gonna stay for the ride. I want to see what's going on. So don't worry, I'll be around for a while. We'll get there faster, then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. And I also find it weird that like some countries started first and some after, even though the alarm was rang at the same time. But I've also been following the coverage of like some different countries, and everybody claims that they were the last. Now everybody claims that the United States was the worst, but like there's a lot of countries that were like, oh no, our government reacted so poorly, so late, so whatever. I'm like, oh, no, you guys are all saying the same shit. And isn't it a coincidence that like the guy that discovered it died and his death was published twice on different dates, one before he died? And you can say that that myth has been debunked, but like, what is true on the internet? Am I real or am I a deep fake? Hmm? Am I a disinformation agent telling you weird stuff? No, the word does exist, and actually, thank you for using that word. It is the proper word to express what's happening. Like the world is polarized, as in like you only have like two sides of the spectrum. There's not like oh, there's no middle. Like it's just like here. So you're either here or here. You cannot be like floating freely. What did I do, Margaret? Oh, I did some of the disinformation. Yeah, like I don't know. Like when you look at history, lies from the past come up afterwards. So like at some point in the future, we're gonna find out that things that we thought were true, that were the reason to go to war, that were the reason for for a lot of discordance in the world, were actually made up for profit. That that is really weird. But like the thing is that like you end up finding out that some things happen. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure if sarcasm. I'm nervous. But hey, I mean, at least I believe what I'm saying. And like I actually think like even if it's wrong, it is an informed decision according to the resources that I have. And like you said, we all continue learning. I'll continue learning. Like I've learned some stuff that like 10 years ago I thought weren't true. But like either I'm immune to COVID or it's been slightly overblown out of proportion. But I don't trust what I'm seeing happening. And I doubt that the panic is like like yes, there might be a real disease. Yes, it might be deadly to some people. But like oh fuck, where did my thing go? But like I think that it has been used as an excuse to push a certain agenda. And I hope it gets better. I hope the world becomes socialist. I wear a face mask when I go indoors, and I wear a face mask for the gym. Not because I believe I need to be protected from the virus, but because it is mandatory. But I don't wear a mask to walk on the sidewalk. If I'm outdoors, I don't. Uh, I don't go and cough on all people, and I'm pretty much isolated a lot. So like I'm not putting anybody's life at risk or anything. Like I'm considerate. I'm not a jerk, but like as far as I am concerned, like I honestly couldn't care less. Like I can only die once in this life, and like honestly, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna die from COVID. So it's not even worth my trouble. I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic. Well, I haven't lost any viewers. Thank you all for joining me on my conspiracy realism rant. Because I have some for everybody. Now let's talk about why abortion is forbidden in the States. Because it's not about feminism. Yeah, yeah, I don't like being fine. So I'm glad I did, Margaret. I also believe the governments are pedophile rings and that the Vatican is the biggest kid raping ground. Pray to hell. Bless your heart. Pray tell. Okay, now I gotta ask, where in the states are you? Pray tell. You might get back. For oh, for saying that the Vatican is a pedophile ring? Yeah, I probably will, because like those guys don't want anybody to know that they're raping children. Uh, I can't handle the tale. Oh, you were trolled by autocorrect. Hey, people can't handle the truth. Like, yeah, and it's true. Like, they can. They can. Like, has anybody even paid attention to the fact that UFOs have been admitted to exist by the United States government? And like, you're not fooling anybody calling them aerial phenomena, because they're fucking aliens. And like, during the past 70 years, people have been shamed for talking about UFOs, and suddenly it, the Pentagon is like, "Hey guys, it's true." I know it's starting to sound like Tila Tequila right here, but I would like you to know that I am not under the influence of anything. Hey, this is in the New York Times. You can look up like the whole UFO thing. UFO thing. I'm not making it up. Like, I follow Tom DeLonge. I'm a big fan of Bling 182. I think "I Miss You" was a great song, and like, I know that aliens are real, and it is arrogant from humans to think that we are the only ones on this universe. But like Neil deGrasse Tyson once said, when you walk and you go through your day and you see a worm, do you ever stop to think about it? Like, do you ever think to like, do you stop and think about the life of the worm for the rest of? No, you don't. And like, he says that like, maybe exactly that's exactly what. Oh, thank you. Now you're woke. Now, do you want to talk about the ritual sacrifice of blue-eyed blonde princesses? Because I want to let you know that the first one wasn't Lady D. You want to guess who the first one was? Also died in a car accident. Blonde and blue-eyed, as she was introduced to refresh the bloodline. Come on, guess, please guess, because like, it's actually a really funny story. I mean, not funny, but like, "Night drive 1,000 miles to your house, walking like I walked out. Put the tears back in your eyes, 'cause all my lies could still come true. I'd tell you everything was alright, and hold you, baby, all night when your heart is all patched up." Okay, you ready? I want Margaret to answer, because like, she had like, I want to know if she knows of another ritual sacrifice of a princess and give him back to you. I'm stuck right there. You're killing me with that one. Princess Grace of Monaco also died in a car accident, and her car happened to land in the garage of a friend Mason. Do what you will with that piece of information, but if you're into conspiracy theories, Lady Di wasn't the first one to be killed in a ritual sacrifice. And she wasn't the first blue eyed blonde Nordic looking princess. Nordic as in the Nordics from space. That also happened to look a lot like David Bowie and Tilda Swinton. Hey, you had forgotten about that one, right? Like, this is all stuff that you can find online. But like, and now, do you remember Monaco before Grace? Hmm? Tell me, like, or do you remember the Windsors before Lady D? I'll be bouncing if you want it, screaming. I know. I'm into some crazy shit. But hey, if ever my opinion is sounds too dumb, too stupid, like you can always like just say that I'm just a porn actor and I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a soothing thought. Well, they hang out with aliens. That's what royalty does. They might rape a few children. Ask Fergie's ex-husband. Why you beating around the bush? Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I am interested in royalty, but like, I'm interested in mankind. Okay, this is not the channel to talk about that, but yes, they were into that shit. But hey, fun fact: Hitler only had one ball. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh. He was. And it is a fact that the United States stole a lot of the scientists that were working in Nazi projects in something that was called Operation Paperclip, where they just changed the names of people and then they took. It is not believed, it is a fact. The only people that say it is belief are the ones that don't believe that a lot of things that were super crazy were happening. They were also trying to do magic. They were trying to do all sorts of shit. Like, do you ever hear the stories about the smoke? Okay, okay, hit me, hit me. Uh, well, no, that's actually like something that happened, and like it's actually something that is suspected to be happening right now. Where like either they're finally admitting that UFOs are real to militarize space because, um, or they already have the technology, they just haven't admitted it, and like it is being used as a scare tactic. I believe in mankind, and I know that we are capable of a lot of things. So like I wouldn't see it as unreachable that we could make amazing technology if we weren't held by profit and ethics. Water is wet when it's liquid. It's a little dry sometimes. Okay, Margaret, what's your favorite form of water? Woohoo! We're finally gonna have a shirt. I hope it shrinks when I wash it so it fits me better. And then it no longer fits my friend, so I don't have to give it to him. Yeah, like do you like it in ice, snow, crystals, fog? Uh, yeah, like display of water. What? How would you say it? Like, do you like your water liquid? Do you like your water steamy? Do you like your water? You know, that's what I mean. Yeah, yeah. But what's your favorite one? Twing, twing. Wow, it is true that stitching shit takes forever. I thought I was gonna like finish my shirt and my pants tonight. I like your attitude. That's also what I chose. What's your favorite animal? Oh, through my door, I had other guy. Yeah, but like, what's your? If you could be an animal, what would you be? You can only pick one. I know. It's hard to choose. Pick one, but like, if you can't pick one, that also works. How about you, Juan? What's your favorite animal? Oh, interesting choice. You're a Leo. So is your birthday soon, or did it already happen? Like love and I know true love. Ooh, interesting. Why would you like to be an animal that can fly? If I were an animal, I'd be a tiger. July 3rd. Happy belated birthday! Boop, boop, boop. For someone like you. I'm listening to a Leo singer. True love, baby. La 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 la. Oh, interesting. So can I take a wild guess and say you haven't told your parents you're not that you're gay? Right out of the sky, I fell for someone like you. Don't you know? Don't you know that is true love? You're the one I'm dreaming of. True blue, baby. You're actually not seeing me do what I'm supposed to be doing. La 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 la. True blue, baby, I love you. True love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. True loving, true love, baby. La 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 la. True love. Rocky! Doctor, Janet! Rocky, Janet! Okay, we have the second sleeve. And now let's see what we're gonna do for this baby. Shall we? I brought a knife to a gunfight. Oh, hey. Nah, just kidding, just kidding. High above the whole scene, loves me like I'm brand new. So call it what you want, yeah, call it what you want to. I haven't had sleep paralysis, but I do. I mean, I had my third eye closed. I'm really gonna sound like Tila Tequila right now. Um, on my last cleaning session, on my Reiki session, like I asked my Reiki lady to like sort of close my third eye because I do happen to be surrounded by a lot of that crap. Um, it's not schizophrenia, don't worry. Um, but I used to wake up to like funky stuff. I rather not discuss it here, but yes, that's why I'm like, yeah, no, I'm open to a lot of shit. Like I'm open to this reality not being completely what we think it is or what we are told it is. I've also done some drugs in my life, so which is more than they can say. Holding my breath, Dory. But would you run away with me? Walking with his head down. People watching me sleeping. And I have a lot of really abnormal dreams. Because, like, there's dreams and then there's, like, astral travel. Well, I mean, it's only suffered if it's bad. But, like, I have experienced paranormal stuff, yeah. Step back in time. Oh my god, I got the COVID. On the bouquet. I should have a tea? Yeah, I should drink some water actually. Step back in time. I'm gonna do the last button and then I'm gonna get some rest because I should. I haven't stopped working since I got up. All you can do is step back in time. I have something called Bengal spice. There's a little cinnamony. Step back in time. I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately, also. I actually didn't drink any coffee today. Get down the music. All you can do is step back in time. There's nothing to it. Step back in time. Get down and okay. All you can do is step back in time. La 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 la. Wow, I don't cook rice. Well, random but curious answer. I cannot cook rice to save my life. I can make tons of things. I can make macaroons, I can make chocolate mousse, I can make amazing cookies, amazing cakes, light, airy pastries. I can make chocolate, I can make jams, I can make candy, but I cannot cook rice. And I won't bother getting a rice cooker because I have gotten so used to not eating rice that, like, oh, thank you. Actually, I made a brownie video, and I don't think I've put the brownie video on the on YouTube. I had one. Oh, the lavender cake, honestly, is really good. It is really, really good. I highly recommend you to like just write down the recipe and try it for yourself. That shit is fucking heaven. Even if you don't have lavender, just try the recipe by itself and like just put a lot of lemon zest. It is heavenly. Oh no no no! They are slices of heaven. No, I bake them in like a Twinkie mold, just for the laugh. And I found that recipe on Pinterest forever ago. I haven't been able to find it again on like the proper like the link that I found it, but I wrote it down. Thank God, because it's great. More than stronger. Mhm. I was just checking if I can still smell in case I have the COVID. I actually should smoke a little weed. I have been sober too long. Feel that world around you, darling. If you give a little more than you're asking for, the love. Pinterest is a cool place, but like I hate that you have to sign up with Facebook. You don't smoke the weed? No, I say I should smoke the weed because I haven't, and I should. Oh well, there is a reward. This is the last one, I promise. Because I want to continue a project, and I need to have some discipline. And I told myself that I cannot start on the next project until I finish this, guys. So I need to finish this, guys, and I need to finish this pants that only need a waistband. I'll show you in a second. Let me finish this button. Do I work better with weed? I'm usually stoned a lot, so like I am more relaxed. Like it also depends on the type of work you're gonna do. Like if you're gonna do like tedious work like this that is really amusing, it's actually not bad. If you're cooking, it's a little tricky because you might forget to put cheese in the cheesecake, or you might forget to put the salt at the right moment because there is a right moment to put the salt. It's usually not the last minute. But yeah, like it's if let's say like if my work doesn't require an excessive amount of concentration, I do it stone. I love weed. Like I used to go to the office completely stoned, and nobody ever noticed. I used to go to like my other job at that clothing store where like they pretended that I was arriving late a lot to sort of try to fire me. But jokes on them because I quit. Um, the truth is that they found that I'm a porn actor and like they were just like trying to get rid of me. Um, Yeah, it wasn't probably good weed because like I just got a killer weed. My, but it's not for everybody, and like maybe you don't have it in you to get stoned, and like that might be good or bad. I don't know, or maybe there's no moral judgment on that situation. But like I'd say, if at first you don't succeed, try again if you really want it. If not, even if you try, you're not gonna get it. But yeah, I love weed. I have nothing against it, and I have a lot of things for. It really helped with my anxiety. Remember when I for the better? One thing was enough. For me, it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you call and say, meet me behind the mall. So much for them, cause he was mine to lose. You weren't mine to lose. And I can see his twist. Lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, cause he was never mine. And I can see us twist in the bed shits. August slipped away like a bottle of wine, cause it was never mine, cause you were never mine, never mine. Oh, remember when I said, get in the car, while we were living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall. Can you guess the song? You're gonna be extremely disappointed. Say, get in the car and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Like when I was leaving for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Anybody want to guess what I'm listening to? There we go. Avemus shirt. Okay. Now, this is the moment of truth. Mm. Drum roll. Okay, hold on, because it's a tricky sleeve. I guess we can play some classical music. I don't think they're gonna mind. Like that was being like copyright free for a while. I hope you can hear it. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. So we made a shirt. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. But actually, this suits me because I made it myself for myself. And after we can finish these guys. Like obviously, I'm not gonna wear them together. But I'm gonna give you a glimpse of my special project. Don't tell anybody. Thank you. So yeah, that was my shirt. Finally, like, oh, twist it around. Ta-da! So that was shirt buttoning with Rocky Vallarta. Hope you liked it. I finally finished this shirt. Hold on. There you go. And oh, let me show you the what I was talking about on the back because it's a small detail, but like really have to see it. Wait, which one is it? Okay, here. Well, you see these two lines that are a little thinner? Thank you. So yeah, that was it. I'm gonna eat something. Well, I'm gonna smoke a ball, and I'm gonna eat a little snack, and I'll log on when I have another project to stitch, and I'm gonna put this in the washer so it shrinks a little, so it looks sexier. And I'll keep you posted. I'll log on to probably to work on these guys. It's actually like just like a couple straight lines, but I haven't had time. And now for my special project, I'm gonna go to the shop tomorrow. Well, yeah, still tomorrow, and I'm gonna get some material because I want to do another dye job. And just to give you an idea of what's happening inside that jacket, this is the inside. And this is silk. This is silk and cotton and wool. So It's gonna be a really really fancy jacket, and I'm excited, and I can't wait to finish. But like, I guess I've waited too long to start, so I might as well. And thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate the company. I hope you were entertained. I didn't mean to stir the pot with my uh, what's the word? Uh, scandalous opinions. Uh, but I'm glad you continue talking to me. Thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. I hope. Have a nice evening. Bye. Likewise, you too. Thank you.